Are mixed-use facilities the new trend in Montego Bay? It seems to be that way. Let's discuss it. Mixed-use properties are a game changer in the ever-shifting world of urban development, and they are becoming more popular recently across the world. They're like a one-stop shop for everything you need, combining residential, commercial, and sometimes even industrial spaces into one cohesive community. I think I told you guys about at least 3 such facilities being planned for Montego Bay. Let's do a quick run through for those who don't remember before we delve into the possible pros and cons of such commercial/housing developments. First, we have the resort-style residential and commercial complex that will be located basically on the hip strip. I told you about this one on October 24th, 2022. Check this video out if you want to learn more. I will link it in the description box. Then we have the Montego Bay Racket Club Condominiums and Spa, which has been described as somewhat of a wellness club and mixed-use development. It will have sports facilities, a spa, a gym, a cafe, and of course, residential space. Then of course we have the Pinnacle, a mixture of apartments and villas along with restaurants, club facilities for residents, sports and leisure facilities, and a shopping area. And now I'm learning that Harbor City Shopping Center is going to have a hotel attached. That will make it pretty much a mixed-use facility. Would you like living in a space like that? The convenience makes it pretty tempting, doesn't it? But let's not get too starry-eyed. Like any cool concept, there are upsides and downsides. Let's take a stroll down both sides of the mixed-use street and figure out why these properties are causing such a buzz in city circles. First, we have the pros of mixed-use properties. Number 1, unmatched convenience. Picture this. You live in an apartment, and when you want to grab a coffee, do some shopping, or enjoy a meal, you just hop in an elevator and voila, you're surrounded by shops, restaurants, and cafes. This convenience not only saves time, but also makes life a breeze. Number 2, community vibes. Mixed-use properties are all about fostering a sense of community, with folks living, working, hanging out in the same place. You're more likely to make lasting connections and feel like you're part of something bigger. Number 3, money matters. Now, for developers, these properties can be a gold mine, as expected. I mean, they make the most of the available space, generate diverse rental income, and keep the cash flowing steadily. Cha-ching! Number 4, most mixed-use places are smack dab in the city center or close to public transport hubs. That means less time spent commuting and more time enjoying the city. You want tasty? Plus, it's a win for the environment when people ditch their cars in favor of public transit. Number 5, city glow up. These properties can transform neglected urban areas into thriving hotspots. New businesses, residents, and investments pour in, boosting property values and giving cities a much-needed facelift. Cool. Do we agree with these benefits? Yeah? Okay, let's move on to the cons now. The cons of mixed-use properties. Number 1, noise and crowds. With all that bustling commerce, noise levels and crowds can be a tad overwhelming at times. Not ideal if you're seeking a peaceful, quiet place to call home, and if you're an introvert like me. Number 2, parking headaches. Parking can be a real challenge. Everyone wants a piece of the parking pie, and if there's limited space, it can turn into a real headache. Number 3, the management maze. Managing mixed-use properties isn't a walk in the park. Balancing the needs of diverse businesses and residential tenants can be complicated, and it takes some specialized skills to keep everything running smoothly. Number 4, privacy pondering. If you value your privacy, a mixed-use property might not be your cup of tea. There's often more foot traffic and activity around thanks to the mix of businesses and homes. Number 5, cost considerations. While mixed-use properties offer a ton of perks, they can come with a higher price tag. All that convenience and vibrancy can sometimes cost a pretty penny. In the end, whether you go all in on mixed-use properties or not depends on what floats your boat. If you're all about the urban hustle and bustle, these properties might be your jam. But if peace and quiet are your top priorities, you might want to stick to traditional residential areas in the country area. As cities keep evolving, you can bet that mixed-use properties will continue to shape the urban landscape in intriguing ways. I think there may be another con.